Hello, my name is Margie Hare, and I have a passion for all sorts of things. I love the garden, I love working with herbs. Aromatherapy has been part of my life for many, many years. But my clinic work is in the management of lymphedema. I work very closely with patients, helping them take charge of their health naturally as they live with the condition of lymphedema. I feel in many ways the system might have let some of these patients down because there's a lot the doctors do not tell them. Firstly, a lot of incidents is the fact that they are undiagnosed. They're walking around with lymphedema in the ankles, swollen arms, and they have not taken it further. And there's no need for that condition to develop to the extent that it has. That can lead to much more serious conditions, hospitalization, cellulitis, and so on. So if you know anybody who has swollen limbs, even a swollen belly after surgery, lymphedema presents all over the body, please share this video with them. And I want to be sure that there's an understanding that doctors have many areas to cover. I am specialist in just this one area. So it's very easy for me to say that the patient should have been told, but that's not the doctor's speciality. The doctor is there to help patients and diagnose as best they can with the knowledge they have, and I think they do a fantastic job. So I would like to put the onus back onto the patient. If they have a condition like lymphedema, swollen legs, ankles that swell and go down, especially in hot weather or when they've been standing all day, seek out a manual lymphatic drainage therapist. MLD is what we're called. We are MLD therapists, and we help manage the condition and give you all the tools you need to have a better life and a healthier life. So I just thought I'd show you some of the tools we use. We use the laser to break down fibrosis and increase lymphatic flow through the area where it's restricted. We use bandaging techniques. Very easy. Once we've worked on the body, we bandage and it keeps the fluid out. We also I use a crystal to break down, especially around the ankles, around the knees, where fibrosis is set in, especially if it's a lymphedema of 10 or 15 or 20 years. The fibrosis is really hard, sometimes as hard as cement, and I work really gently, and over time the skin softens and the lymphatic fluid is able to move out of the swollen leg. We also use a tape. This is called Kinesio tape, and this Kinesio tape is actually a Japanese invention, and what it does, it lifts the fascia, allowing the lymphatics to flow more easily. So we can use this on all parts of the body, even on very sensitive skins because it's cotton. Skin care is absolutely vital because when there is stagnant fluid in the tissues, infection is a very high risk. So we use sanitization at all points, and the legs, arms, wherever it is, must be very well moisturized. So I make sure all my patients are really careful about skin care on a daily basis, not just once a week, every morning and every night. I would like any patients involved with lymphedema or know somebody to send them to my website where there's a detailed video on skin brushing. As you skin brush the area with the lymphatic blockage, Skin brushing increases lymphatic flow. It improves skin condition, which is a very serious problem with anybody with lymphedema. One of the tools that I really try and encourage patients to do, if they have this issue, especially in their legs, but it can be also in their arms, wherever, is elevation. With elevation, the lymphatics do drain. It's amazing. So I just thought I would like to show you that elevation meaning the legs, the part of the body that has the lymphedema, needs to be higher than the heart. This is elevation. I'm going to actually just shift that a little bit further down. Now, that would be elevation. If I was lying flat, this is elevation. Most people say, oh yes, I put my feet on a pillow. What happens? You put your feet on the pillow and they sink in. That's not elevation. This would be the minimum elevation. The other aspect that is really helpful is anybody who has a tendency to have fluid in the ankles is to raise the base of their bed with old telephone books or bricks, just about that much. And that too, they'll notice in the morning when they get out of bed, their legs feel light as a feather. And then of course, if they do the right thing by putting on their compression garment, that'll keep the fluid out of the legs for the day. I also encourage patients to exercise daily, and the best exercise for lymphedema is walking in seawater or swimming in water. Now, I'd like to share with you a story that is very dear to my heart. There's a book that a girlfriend and I have been working on for many years, and she became ill, and I promised her I would finish the book. It's called Lymphomania, What the Doctor Didn't Tell You. This book is going to be released in an ebook form very shortly. So please keep a check on my website. And if anybody wants a copy of that book, please just respond accordingly on that page. If you like this information, or you want more information, or you have any questions, please fill in the section below. Ask me a question or give me a comment. I'd be delighted if you join my video channel. Have a wonderful day.